This is part 3 of the large Chanel heart bag debacle, and I'll give you an update. Then, I'll talk about my success stories at TheRealReal to balance my worst purchase with 4 great ones. In today's video, we'll talk about, did I get a full refund for the heart bag? Did it get relisted, and did it sell? What are my best purchases from TheRealReal? I have 2 bags and 2 ready-to-wear pieces to share. How I saved thousands on excellent condition items with mod shots. I have a luxury confession, and I will answer the question, am I done shopping at TheRealReal? Before we get started, remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment and share. Alright, so let's get into it. So yes, I did get a full refund. It took about 10 days. In my first video, I thought I got the deal of the century because it was the lowest listing for the large heart bag, anywhere at $6,300, because, by mistake, it was listed as a mini like this one. So I thought I got the deal of the century. Then it turned out to be fake. Allegedly fake. So I wondered, would they correct the listing now that they got the bag back and it went through another authentication, as they can clearly see that the bag is not the mini but the large? Also, would they increase the price when they make that correction? Can you guess? It was relisted with the same wrong size title and the same price of $6,300 for a bag that I emailed all the authentication results. Yup. I saw on YouTube other people report that they have seen bags that failed authenticity checks from reputable third parties, and guess what? TheRealReal just relisted it. So sadly, that is also true for this bag and my situation. And this bag sold and hasn't been returned since. How do I know this? TheRealReal photographs each bag. So I saw another listing using the same photos, the same title, and the same description. This is how I know this is the same bag. And since that second listing was sold, I haven't seen a third listing, and it's been like 6 weeks. Sadly, there's a buyer out there who has no idea that he or she has bought a bag that failed all 4 authentication services. If you want the details of my authentication results, I will link the video below. This is so tragic. I was hoping they would take my results and do the right thing, which is to send the bag back to the seller. But nope, that's not what happened. So folks, please seriously consider having your item authenticated when it's purchased from any reseller, big or small. So, to balance the universe, I want to talk about my best buys from TheRealReal in the last 5 years. Before that, first I have a luxury confession. So, nobody should be surprised that I bought another heart bag, but this time from Vestiaire Collective. It's not the exact same bag as last time, so it's not the large black heart bag. I bought it 3 days ago, and the item arrived at the VC Hub today for authentication, which can take several days. I will reveal the color and the size when I get the bag. I'm excited, but try not to get my hopes up. Do you know what I mean? So, the question is, number 1, will the bag pass VC authentication? Number 2, after I get the bag, will the bag pass my authentication? And number 3, will the bag be in the condition stated, which is never worn? Those are at least 3 ways that this purchase can go wrong. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so back to my purchases. Number 1, we will start with a bang, and I will reveal to you my holy grail bag. It's the classic flap in the small with the white caviar in the 24 karat gold. This is my dream. I already had this in the black, and these 24K gold bags look so much better in person. I got the black one, and I got hooked. I want one in every color. My favorite color in a bag is white, although some people will argue that white isn't a color. But anyway, sourcing a white vintage bag that is 25 years old, that hasn't yellowed, and in excellent condition, I had no idea where I can find this. And of course, at a reasonable price. I had no clue. Then one day, this just popped up. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Am I seeing this right? But it was already in someone else's cart. On TheRealReal's website, only one person can put an item in the cart. If that person doesn't check out within the 20 minutes, the cart releases the item. But this sold, and my heart sank, and I wanted to cry. It's like seeing a real unicorn in front of you, but it just pranced away. Poof, it's gone. I may never see that unicorn again, and this was listed in excellent condition. So I picked up my shattered heart from the floor, and I tried to stay positive. Then, like 2 weeks later, I saw the same bag. It got returned, and I checked out right away. And yes, she is in excellent condition. This bag is absolutely stunning. The white makes the 24K pop even more. This bag has no yellowing. I heard that the new white caviars yellows pretty quick. This bag, folks, is 25 years old. This old vintage caviar cannot be beat. Before I reveal what I paid for this, as a comparison, I tried to pull the listing of the prices today. Well, I couldn't find any for sale in the white caviar in the 24 karat gold in any condition. It just doesn't exist. This is how rare this white caviar bag is. Instead, I pulled comparisons of other colors in excellent conditions. The price ranges from about $9,000 to $9,500. So remember, at the store, brand new, the small classic flap is $8,200. So that means the vintage caviar with the 24 karat gold actually goes over retail price. Remember, back in 2020, the small went for $5,800. And this bag, I paid, wait for it, $4,800. This is a steal because this bag is so rare that you don't ever see it under retail. So yup, this is one of my best purchases. So next, let's talk ready-to-wear. This is an LV ready-to-wear piece. This is the LV Poncho. I saw this on camera and I thought, I gotta have it. I love that the monogram is on the inside of the coat and not on the outside. It's really shouty to have the monogram on the outside for me. So I think the retail price for this was around $4,800, which is the price of a leather bag. So I said to myself that I will wait for this to come out on the pre-loved market. The most I would be willing to pay for this is $2,400 for something in new condition. I have a handbag addiction, folks. So handbags gets the priority. 3 years ago, I paid, wait for it, $2,000. So $2,200 with taxes. And this came with the garment bag and the hanger. I feel that this style and this color is a classic. So I don't think this is gonna go out of style anytime soon. And this is the perfect camel color that complements my skin tone. This turned out to be a great buy because I saved about $2,800. So next, let's talk about another bag. This next bag I wasn't interested at all. Then I saw Karen Britchick rock it and it looked incredible on her. I got totally obsessed. Where can I get this? And I gotta have it. This is the Chanel Vintage Mini Square in the caviar with the 24K gold. And these bags are super pricey because people say it is more roomy than the current mini caviars and it has a much shorter / better strap length, which I agree. I saw this on the website and somebody else had it in the cart. I waited over an hour for this to be finally released and I checked out right away. This was listed in excellent condition and the description said no visible signs of wear. When I got it, it did have some slight corner wear. But I kept it anyway because of the price. Before I reveal what I paid for it, I want to show you what the current listings are. I found 3 comparables. So for excellent condition, the lowest price I can find is $6,600 and the highest is close to 10 grand. And the price I pay for this is $4,000. And back in 2020, this style, the price was between $5,000 and $8,000. So this is an incredible price. What a deal. I wish I can collect these in every color. I prefer this mini style over the current minis. And the quality is impeccable. The strap length is perfect. And this square size looks better on me than the current minis. So this is a slam dunk. So in this case, I saved a minimum of $2,600. So next, let's talk about another ready-to-wear piece. To no one's surprise, it's the Chanel sweatshirt. I saved $2,100 on this. I have a dedicated video for this, so I will link that below. This is my favorite Chanel ready-to-wear piece. And of course, this is definitely a splurge. But I am so glad I got this. And of course, my worst purchase from TheRealReal is the Chanel large heart bag, because it didn't pass authentication. So I will probably never stop buying from TheRealReal. There are gems and great deals on the website, but it's a lot of work. Buying from the resale market is not like shopping new at the store. I wait for items I want to be available. It could take days, weeks, months, or even years. And it has to be in the condition and the price that I am willing to pay. A friend of mine ordered like 3 things and she swore she will never buy from that site again. And I asked her why. She said the item was not as listed. And I told her that that is how buying from any resale market goes. The photo can look better and the description could have some missing stuff, like critical stuff. If I don't like it, then I send it back. If the item was not as described, I send it back even if it says final sale or no refunds. Do I get disappointed? Absolutely. Did I get some huge scores? Yes. I would want a higher percentage of success, but it is what it is. For me, my best purchases makes it worth it. So you will need to figure out if the time spent and frequent disappointments mixed in with hopefully some great buys are worth it for you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.